Hello Star Citizens, we're back and we are live. I hope everybody is well. And it's IAE! Yay! So, I don't know if you watched my live... Well, my light took a while to come on my helmet there. I wonder if it... I think it's just the loading in from going to that and then... I know it's there now anyway. It's IAE week. How's everybody's IAE week so far? Are you having a good IAE week? I am. I really enjoyed last night seeing the CORSAIR, and I'm enjoying at the moment. I'm going to be enjoying now taking the CORSAIR out and giving it a spin. So this is the plan: going to go and pick up the CORSAIR, and we're going to go and have a little look round it, and then we are going to probably go and do a mission with the CORSAIR, because I thought that it might be good for a mission like the 890 jump mission. So I'm going to try do that with it, because that involves fighting some spaceships and then fighting some pirates and then going in the 890 jump, which we can use the hatch on the side of the ship for, and I think that would work really well. So I'm going to just do that now. So I had a brief look at the CORSAIR last night. I flew it up here to Port Tressler ready for this video today. Where are we? Hangar 5. And I really liked it. It's got a few oddities which we'll talk about as we go. But generally it is interesting. So yeah. Here it is for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. The backside of the Drake CORSAIR. It's got rather a big bottom. But it's very nice. I like all of these engine stylings here. I like these sort of military-esque engines at the top, where the rear exit goes bigger and smaller as you apply the afterburner thruster. This thing here is the VTOL thruster, which turns to go as you change from VTOL mode to normal. It did take me a while to work out that you have to press Alt and K to unfold the wings. That took a while to work out. There's a docking port stroke access on the side there. One of the side turrets. So there's two turrets, one on each side. And then here are the big guns, as they say. Big guns on the front. I think they are gimbal size 5s. I'm still struggling with these guns in terms of what their intentions are about this. I mean, I don't really know what they intend to do about this. I can't believe they're going to leave this with 4 pilot controlled size gimbal size 5s and 2, because up there's another 2 size 2s, I think. Are they size 2s or size 3s? I don't know. I don't really understand. It seems like too much. Where's the elevator? It's on the other side. It seems like too much. And they're so well known for nerfing these things, sending them out OP and then nerfing them, that I can't believe for 1 minute that this ship is not going to get massively nerfed. So here's the elevator. This is so needed. Please, 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 CIG, please, please. And I can't say it enough times. Put an elevator on the MSR. I mean, really. And the Carrack. Please, we need this on the Carrack. I just don't understand why they don't have it. It makes no sense whatsoever. So here is the inside. Let's just briefly... Actually, no, we'll get going. We're going to go and do a proper look around. But we need first to get out of here and get ourselves to... to somewhere to do that. So let's get on with that. Power up. So yeah, I think they are size 5s and size 4s. So 4 size 5s gimbaled. I think they're size 5s. I'm pretty sure that an M6A is a size 5, not a size 6. If it's a size 6, that's absolutely insane. And then 2 M5As. They're on 2 different controls, so you've got the 4 on one and then the 2 on the other. I don't know if they're gimbaled as well, but the 4 are gimbaled, I'm pretty sure. The 4 together. Okay, let's take off. And we will... Are we VTOL? We're not VTOL, that's fine though, because we're leaving. And we'll come out and I'll just do the animation for you, because that's what you want to see. So gear up and then I'm going to just unfold the ship. There it goes. Look at that. It is a thing of beauty. And we'll just have a little look round as we leave Port Rasilo here in the Corsair. Screenshot. Couldn't resist. Fantastic. I mean, I really like it. Oh, we've still got the gear down. Let's get the gear up. Yeah, I've not been a Corsair fanatic. You know, I haven't been waiting for the Corsair to come for years like some people have. I've been a bit indifferent about it, and then I thought, well, you know, I'll get one because I think it looks interesting. I'd like to review it. I'd like to see all that kind of stuff. So I've got one, but oh, I have not got control. Yeah, I'm a bit indifferent to it. So let's go to where we're going to go and look around this thing. Let's go somewhere quiet. Don't want to go to we don't want to go somewhere where people are going to be all over. Should we go to the data center now that's going to attack us? The mining would be the place to go. It's going to be. I'm concerned that it's going to be. It's going to be dark over there. I don't want to go anywhere that's dark. Wherever I go now, it's going to be dark, isn't it? Yeah, they're all on the other side. All on the other side. Okay, I know what we'll do. Let's go to New Babbage. And we'll find a rooftop to stop on and have a look at this thing. So it flies nicely. It's a little sluggish. Its SCM speed is a lot lower than a lot of other craft, and we've gone down to New Babbage, so we're going to have to unfortunately come up out of the atmosphere, so you get a chance to see how it performs in that way. It doesn't perform great, to be honest. But it's nice. I mean, it's a nice ship. If you like this kind of thing, if you like all the sort of steam gauge type, you know, it looks old-fashioned. It looks like it's been around for it's been a bit cobbled together out of parts. You know, it's definitely the ship for you if you like that kind of thing. If you like Origin, this is probably not the ship for you at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a massive Origin fan. I didn't really like the 400i, but if you so if that's your thing, then you're probably not going to like this really. But I think if you're just a general liker of ships, then it's a good thing to have. It's a little bit different. It's going to give you a bit of variation. It's going to give you something different to play around with, and it's probably worth having a look at, having a little go. See how you think, see how you feel. Just looking for a pad. I'm going to go with this one. Don't know how, some of these pads are not very big, so I'm hoping this one's going to be big enough that I can have a good look. I'm going to just pull in the wings now and go VTOL. we'll just... Oh, no, we won't. Oh, no, no, no. We won't land from the external view because I screwed the external view up. Hopefully, with a bit of luck. We'll have enough space here to pop her down on the deck. Ah, yeah. Schoolboy error there. I've forgotten me landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Okay, now we can go outside and see. Ah, we did manage to get it on the ground. We'll just do a bit of a better parking job so we can walk around it a bit easier. Okay, there we go. So here is the Drake Corsair. We had a brief look around it in the hangar, but now we've got a bit of time to explore a little bit further. So while we're here, obviously at Microtech, and we're on this roof, I'm just going to take a couple of screenshots. Maybe just take that one there. For now, I just like to collect these screenshots for my own personal benefit. So, engines off. Let's get out of the seat and we're going to have a look around the interior of the ship first. So here is the main cockpit or flight deck, whichever you want to call it. I think in this ship it's probably a cockpit, but flight deck seems a bit too grand. I like this sort of old style styling of the cockpit windows here, and you can see the big size 5s outside the window there. And of course the control panel, which you slide into. Excellent design. This is beautifully, I mean, every time a new ship comes out, CIG are doing a better job at the design of it, the inside of it, the detail. And I'm hoping that that means that these ships probably aren't going to need to keep being reworked like the older ones have been. So as well as the pirate, you can pirate. Well, probably it will be a pirate, but as well as the pilot, you can also have a co-pirate or co-pilot. And this is the co-pirate stroke pilot seat. So if you jump in there, I love this, it goes way down, pops you in the co-pilot position. Now I'm not 100% sure what the co-pilot can do other than control these badges here. So there are, I can't even power them up. Let's have a look what you can do. So power on. So now we have a pair of badges that are controlled by the co-pilot, and obviously we can't shoot them here. What else can the co-pilot do? Or is it just a gunning seat? I think enter remote turret. So there's like a right, so you can actually control the remote turret. I like that you can't shoot your own wings. That's interesting. I think you probably could though. Yeah, okay, excellent. Press Y to get out of there. So can I fly the ship from here? No, I can't turn the engines on from here, even though I have a stick. It appears that, so this is why I have to be entirely honest with you. I suspect, and I'm gonna say this is probably what's gonna happen. I think CIG will move these large size 5 guns to be controlled by this position here. I think that is how this ship is going to get nerfed, and it's going to be left with either just 2 of these or just the 2 size 4s, more than likely, that are up higher being controlled by the pilot up here. So I think that the way this will be nerfed is that these size 5s will all be controlled from downstairs, and the pilot here will only have control of those 2 size 4s that he has there. That's what I wonder if it will happen, because I just can't see how they're going to be able to leave it with 4 size 5 gimbaled weapons and 2 size 4s, all pilot controlled, because that's different to any other ship in this category. If you think about the Mercury Star Runner, I know it's not supposed to be an aggressive ship, it's supposed to be a nimble ship that can outrun everything, and it's much more nimble than this. But it's doesn't have anywhere near the firepower. So it'd be interesting to see. I'm happy to be proved wrong. So in here we have the captain's quarters. So you have the captain's cupboard there for popping his suit in. When we get to the point where we will be able to put suits in there, we've got the little control panel here where you can close the door. And you can lock the door so no one else can open it when you're in here having a sleep. And then you've got the room light, which you can turn on and off, or you should be able to. I thought you could. Ah, there we go. So we can have a sleep now. Light on. And I don't know what the emergency does, but I can't... Oh. Just turn the light off again. Okay, and now I'm also told that there is some kind of storage under the bed. Ah, there it is. Personal storage. So yeah, apparently there's personal storage under every bed in the ship, which I think is a very, very interesting thing. How do I get out of that? Press the wrong button. There we go. I should have pressed inventory, but I didn't. So there we go. So let's open our door here. And let's carry on. So all of the doors have these panels, so you can lock the cockpit if you want to. Now we come to the 2 manned turrets. So these are an odd thing. Again, this leads me to believe that there's going to be a lot of rebalancing of this ship. These are 2 manned turrets with only size 2 weapons. I think they're size 2s. Let's have a look when we get in. Badges, yeah, I'm fairly sure they're size 2. Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems like this is a standard remote turret. So you power it on, and then it sticks out from the ship a little bit, and then you can move around. You can kind of fire forward. I think you can fire completely forward. Yeah, so you can kind of join in the forward firing if you've got 2 people on these. But I don't understand why you'd have a remote turret like this with 2 size 2 weapons, and then you'd have 4 pilot controlled size 5 weapons. It just seems odd. Seems a bit. It seems right from the start. Now it's been. It seems to me, and I don't want anyone to come and go, "Oh, you're just a negative." I'm not being negative. I think the ship's really great, but it seems like it's been balanced purposefully to be rebalanced a different way. It doesn't make any sense based on the ship ethos of Star Citizen and what they've done with previous weapons. People complain that the Ion had a single size 7 weapon and it was shooting things from a distance, but this has got 4 size 5 gimbaled weapons controlled by the pilot. I don't really see how it's going to be any different to that, and how the outcome is not going to be the same, in that it's going to be nerfed. So there we go, but for now, enjoy. So that's the turret areas. There's 2 turrets there, and then here we have another sleeping compartment with another suit locker, and again down here another storage area, so personal storage areas in your room underneath your bed, which I think is absolutely amazing. Brilliant. Here's the elevator, which we saw earlier, but we'll see again in a minute, and we'll have another look at that in a minute. And then behind the elevator here is the Jake Shoilet. And if you don't know what that is, it's a shower and toilet combination, which I just find very bizarre, but apparently that's what they'll be 1,000 years from now. So there it is. So you pop down your toilet when you want to use that, and then when you want a shower, you... oh, I've sat down. Sorry. Just give me a minute or two. I haven't got anything to read. Okay, so we'll leave that to later. So yeah, when you're done, you can... why can't I put the shoilet away? Anyway, you can put it away. No, I've sat down again. No, oh, damn. And you can have a shower. So yeah, there we go. Your standard, you know, it's Drake. Here's your eating area, and a little keyed canteen here where your crew can get dinner. Of course, we can't do anything at the moment with this. It'd be nice to be able to make food or a coffee, or store food or a coffee here. There's 2 more bedrooms. I'm doing these really quickly because they're exactly the same as the others. So exactly the same layout, for these 2 bedrooms. And again, we can lock the doors from the inside or the out. Yeah, so that's the kind of living area there. And then if we go through this door here, now we're in the kind of component section. So we've got battery there, we've got a cooler, and I'm assuming we can't actually hold on to those, but in the future, you know, we should be able to change these components. So all of that there, and then here in this little room, there is a suit locker and gun area. So you've got this is your outside airlock. Now you can open this to go outside, but we won't do that now. And then over here you've got gun rack, and then suit lockers like the one we saw in the bedroom earlier. And then you've got more suit rackers over here, and then whatever these are here, which I don't know what these are. I guess they're going to be some kind of storage thing for something, so that looks interesting. Doesn't look like weapon storage, but I suppose it could be. It's a weapon storage is very different over there. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to put a weapon in this later and see if it survives, because actually I won't put it in this one because this is just a rented one. But yeah, I've had trouble with the weapons not storing and not saving or disappearing in these weapon lockers. So here is the cargo stroke vehicle bay. Not sure what you can get in here yet, but you'll be able to get some size of vehicles in here. Probably an Ursa Rover sized vehicle. A couple of mules. And then if we open this, then we'll be able to go outside. So this is the back, obviously, of the Drake Corsair. Nice quick opening ramp. I think that's always quite useful, especially for the sort of uses this vehicle might be used for. Looks like my engines are on, but I'm sure I turned my engines off. And yeah, that's the ramp. And then I'm just going to go round here, show you where the control panel is. So the control panels for the ramp, I think they're on either side at the back. So there's one there, and I can close the ramp from there or lock it. And round this side, I think there is another one. There is. So you can go to either side, and either side works, which is massively helpful as well, because it means whichever side of the vehicle you come from, you can immediately go straight there and do that. And then there's the outside. We looked at it earlier. There's the wing, the airlock, the turrets, and then these massive size 5 cannons on the front. Now, of course, you could change these to size 5 repeaters. Might be interesting to see how well it performs with attrition 5s on it. I should think it'd be pretty good actually with attrition 5s on. Might do that. It's a little project once I get a Corsair rather than this rented one. And then here is the elevator. So you call the elevator, and down it comes. And of course, this is this is what we want really on all the ships. We want an elevator. We don't want to have to keep going in through the big ramp on the Carrack and the such like. And one of the most amazing things about this elevator is that as well as going to the surface and the mess hall, it will also go to the roof. So we can press that button and it'll come up, and it'll take us straight through from the surface straight up onto the roof of the vehicle, which again is a complete first in Star Citizen. I have not seen this in Star Citizen at all on any other vehicle. I'm fairly sure, I'm about to fall off there, fairly sure that it doesn't exist anywhere on any other vehicle, the ability to elevate or up to the roof. Is that another Corsair there? I can see another Corsair coming this way. Is it a Corsair? Maybe it's not. It might be something else. Is it a Caterpillar? I think it's a Caterpillar. Someone's rented a cat. They're taking it for a spin for the first time. I love IAE. It's such an amazing system, this ability to come and rent vehicles. He's coming to see what we're doing. Hello, caterpillar owner. How are you? Hopefully he's not going to... He is going to crash into us, isn't he? Don't crash into us. Don't crash into us. No. No. Oh, and he's... And... Oh, caterpillar man. Caterpillar man. Caterpillar man. No. You have destroyed my Corsair. Pad rammed by Caterpillar Man. And now I am dying. And I don't think... Oh, no, I can save myself. I don't think Caterpillar Man knows that I'm alive. I think he thinks that I'm dead. Let's see if he comes out on his out of his caterpillar. Ah, Caterpillar Man has ruined my Corsair. So I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm hoping that he comes to come down on his elevator. He's parked very badly. I can hear something. Caterpillar Man! What have you done? I can't get up there. Caterpillar Man! So, I might need a lift. Shall we see if anyone can give me a lift? So yeah, Caterpillar Man's not been very helpful. He's pad rammed me. And now he's going away and leaving me on top of this building, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm getting iced up. I can't get to my Corsair. Yes, this is very unfortunate. I don't really want to just kill myself. But I know that I can just put my stuff in storage and then kill myself, you know. But shall I open a beacon for a lift to the commons? I don't understand what Caterpillar Man's going now. Don't really understand what Caterpillar Man's doing. He doesn't really know what he's doing. Well, I can't get to my Corsair. I mean, this is just a mess now. I'm a bit bored of this now. And no one's coming. Shall we open a beacon and see if somebody will come and pick us up? Let's try that. Beacon. Contracts manager. Let's have a look. Contracts manager. Beacons. Let's start a beacon. Create a beacon. Beacon type. Personal transport. Destination. We want to go to New Babbage. We want to go to New Babbage. Destination Great Corsair. I'm not sure anyone's going to be able to give us a lift there. So I'm going to say I want to go to Can't ask to go to New Babbage. Like to go to the Commons, really. It's not going to give me that as an option. Port Tressler. Bezdek. No. New Babbage. There we go. Want to go to New Babbage. Any ret level. I'm going to give you 20,000 if you do that for me. So I'm going to create the beacon. It still says I have no beacons. There we go. Looking for a ride. So yeah, just waiting for a beacon now. I know I could just die. I don't really want to do that. I want to give someone 20k to come and pick me up and take me down to the... It's a little mission. Come on, it's a little mission. Anyone at New Babbage? There must be someone here who wants 20k. Mission. Come and have a mission. Come on. People. Someone come and pick me up. Do, 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 do. What's he doing now? He's sitting there. I don't understand why he's just sitting there. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to have to resort to asking Caterpillar Guy for a lift. Don't really understand. Shall we ask Caterpillar Guy for a lift? I don't know. Or should we just kill ourselves and go down? Okay, this isn't getting resolved anywhere fast. No one's picked up my beacon. So I'm kind of don't have a lot of choice at the moment. Give two more minutes. I'm gonna come and run across, see if I can get in. Maybe he's not there anymore. I don't understand why it's still here, to be honest. Kind of a little bit surprised. Surprised? No. I can't open his elevator. Okay, this is it. We're going to do the worst thing. We're going to just kill ourselves and go and try and get another ship, because this is a bit boring now. And I've asked if anybody will pick me up. No one is coming. No one's coming to get me. So this is the time when we have to resort to... no, we might be on a 30k actually. No, we're not. We're just stuck there. Let's just get... Look, I've got a bit icy. So, New Babbage. Of course, we can just pop all our stuff in the hangar in here because New Babbage is our home base. So, I know it should automatically just all transfer there, but I'm just going to do this anyway, and then I'm just going to kill myself. And I'm hoping that I'm going to New Babbage and not going to Port Tressler, but if I do go to Port Tressler, well, it doesn't really matter either. So there we go. Oh dear. And I don't know how long it's going to take to claim this ship. Might take a while to claim this ship. Where are we going to appear? That is the question. Local emergency services are en route. I'm out of bed. And I think I am in New Babbage, so that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, really. It would have been quicker in Port Tressler. Come on, let me in. Yeah, we're in New Babbage. So let's do the usual thing. Let's run down there in the... go and claim the ship. Ah, dear. So disgraceful. That wasn't the word I was looking for. It's so disheartening when these things happen. I was having such a good... Okay. What? No. It's happened again. Where am I? I'm in the lift. Okay. Oh, that's the second time that's happened to me here. The other day it was at the CORSAIR at the exhibition. Anyway, let's go get another ship, or the same ship again, and we can go and do our mission, hopefully, still. And if it's going to take ages to reclaim the ship, then we'll do a different mission with a different ship, and we'll do the CORSAIR another time. So straight to the spaceport. We'll kit up when we get there. We'll kit up on the train ride thing.
Station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Okay, in we go. Hello. Who are you? You're not Caterpillar Guy, are you? Are you Caterpillar Guy? Someone here is Caterpillar Guy.
Careful, doors are now closed.
Are you Caterpillar Guy? Hey, you in white. You Caterpillar Guy? I don't think he is Caterpillar Guy. Shall we run the length of the thing? Whee! There we go. Shall we get dressed? Let's get dressed. On the suit. Armour. Weapons.
Nearly next stop.
Utilities, just basically putting everything back on that I had before. Medgun. Let's follow this guy who's not Caterpillar guy. Hello, citizen. I don't even know if people can hear me when I use that push to talk thing. It says that they can, but I'm not sure. They probably, see, they may not be wearing headphones or anything. I don't know whether you can hear it if you're not. So we can't even go back and destroy Caterpillar guy, because then we'll end up getting into trouble.
Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's
Welcome.
All we can do is claim the Corsair. So let's claim the Corsair. There it is. Claim it. 13 minutes. Oh, that's a shame.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Exploitated time is 4 minutes. Suppose we could do that. Let's pay the expedited fee. Then we can do what we were going to do. Claim the Drake Cutter. No, let's not claim the Drake Cutter. Let's wait 4 minutes for the Corsair. In the meantime, I can just go in here and finish kitting up. So I'll need some ammo. 3 of those. Might take 4, 5. I'll need my sidearm. Let's find that. And another med pen, probably. Ah, that might be a problem. Don't know if there's any. No, there aren't any med pens here. And I could do with a drink as well, and I don't think I've got any drinks here either. That's disappointing. Right, let's go and solve the drink problem first. Let's quick buy a couple of drinks.
What?
Store that. And we'll get another one because there seems to be... I'm going to get 3. Because there seems to be... It seems to be going down a lot quicker than normal drink on this this build of the patch. It didn't seem to go down as quick as this last time. So I've noticed that it's been going down. So there we go. And we've got some food, so we don't need to get any food. So let's have a look where we are at the moment in terms of our eating and drinking. I've got all my gear on, haven't I? So I'm all ready to go now.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit one of our.
It just doesn't show me what I am eating drink wise, which is weird. Usually there at the bottom of the screen. I think that's because I'm 100% because I've just been to the hospital, of course. So we don't need to check any of that. Are you Caterpillar Man? No, Caterpillar Man was in clothes. Caterpillar guy is a new guy, I'm pretty sure. Do we reckon it's time yet? Is it time?
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personnel.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Corsair, 1 minute 24. Okay, let's come away from here. So, just in case anybody doesn't know, here at New Babbage International Spaceport there is a shop which you've just seen. There's also ship rentals over there, but they don't have a very wide selection of ships. Up here is the surface entrance, so if you go down here you can select a surface vehicle and it tells you which garage is in, and then you can go down here, and you can get your vehicle. So here's an IAE sign. I wonder if we should let's take a picture in front of an IAE scene. Let's take a picture here, because I would like a picture for my, let's see if we can get a picture. Can't remember. Here we go. Let's do this now. Picture for my live stream thumbnail. What am I holding there? What on earth did I just pick up in my hand? So we'll just do that, and we'll just look there, and we'll just get in the right position. That'll do, I think. There we go. Got a bit of a thumbnail for IAE 2952. I think that'll be enough time now for it to be ready.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Let's
system.
have a look. Drake Corsair
Vehicle
retrieve.
selected.
Okay, so
Stand by.
we are in the Corsair, and we are intending to do the mission that we originally were going to. So I'm just going to see if that mission is ready. Contracts manager, mercenary, and it's not available. Okay, this is what we'll do. Oh, what's that one there? Oh, bounty hunter to apprehend Lee Tomasello from Ghost Hollow on Microtech. That might be interesting. There's always quite a bit of loot. Should we do that one instead? Okay, we've done that one. I do like this mission, and I don't see it very often. So let's go. Lee Tomasello, you're going down. Okay, someone else in there. Hangar 10. Off we go. So, great Corsair number 2. Let's go and find the helicopter, the elevator. I was just seeing if I could walk underneath it, but you can't walk underneath it, so you can't do that. Up to the mess hall. I did fall through the ship the other day, so that was annoying. So I'm just trying to avoid that happening to me again now. I think this is going to be a very slow ship for going to Ghost Hollow, but we'll see how we get on. I did want to do really the the caterpillar's gone, so he definitely claimed his. I know maybe he hasn't claimed his cat. Still there. I wonder why he's just stayed there. Maybe he wanted to do a video of a caterpillar, like I was doing the video of the Corsair till I was so rudely interrupted. Quite bizarre. So let's take off. Let's go. And we'll of course do the usual unfold. And we've got to do the obligatory 5-past of Caterpillar guy, haven't we? I mean, we have to. I'm not going to push him off though, because I don't want to get a crime stat, and I don't really understand how he didn't get a crime stat, or didn't give me the option to give him a crime stat. I would have thought that was the usual thing. Oh, he's got a crime stat. Look, He's got a red... Or have I got a crime stat? No, I don't. So I think he has. Has he managed to get himself into my Corsair? I mean, that would be weird, because... it's the Corsair that's got a crime stat. That's weird. I wonder if that's because he's in it. But why would he bother? Because... doesn't make any sense whatsoever. He can just go and get his own Corsair from somewhere else. It does look like the Corsair has a crime stat, which I find a bit weird. And it does look like the guy is still in the Caterpillar. The Corsair is red. How strange. But I am not. So there we go. I don't get it. But let's get out of this place. Go and do something interesting. So yeah, not very fast getting out of the atmosphere here at all, in any way, shape or form. Not even close to fast. I feel that this is probably the worst, not the right mission for this situation. I also think it's quite a long way to go to Ghost Hollow. Let's see what it says for the distance. Yeah, it's 1,000 kilometres. So it's not like we can just fly in the atmosphere over there. So yeah, Corsair, not good for getting out of atmosphere. Probably want to leave it. Out of atmosphere most of the time. I think it's going to be a bit of a sluggish ship, so I guess that's the trade-off for having the 5 guns. It's a bit sluggish. I mean, it's not doing too badly now. We've kind of, it's not taken forever. I mean, I wouldn't like to take it to Orison, but hey. Let's nip up to Port Tressler, and then we can see where we are. Okay. There's Ghost Hollow, so what we need is OM3. We'll try and kill the power when we get across there. Okay, power back on. Now I'll have lost my shields, unfortunately, but take a little while for them to come back. Let's see if we've gained enough time. So it's still quite a way away there. And unfortunately, you cannot get. Unfortunately, you can't get a. What's it? What's the thing I'm looking for? Could try and fly a little bit nearer, but we're going at full speed right now. It says the target's down there. Don't think I can use the map to get anywhere to fly to. I'm kind of nearly over it as it is. If I try to move my place, just going to end up going further away from it, unfortunately. I have to just fly in all the way manually, which is a bit of a pain. On the way though, let's have a look. Weapons. So this is the gimbal mode. Ah, we've lost a weapon. I think that's the one that fell off. 3 of them are shooting, but 1 is not. Interesting. It's a good amount of weaponry, isn't it? I mean, it really is. Shall we just do our wings out? Because we've never done our wings out. No wonder we weren't getting out of atmosphere very quickly. Now it looks like all the weapons are working. It's quite a barrage of weapons. Be interesting to target something and see what how they made light work of that. Maybe doing one of the missions where you go and destroy monitors would be a good idea for doing that. I'm still here. Just having a little break while we're waiting. This is the relaxed bit of Star Citizen. Not far off to go now. 154 kilometres to go. 154, yeah. It's not far. Doesn't take long once you get going. $115, we're in the atmosphere now. $62 kilometres. Okay, we have to start thinking about arriving now. So, generally, there are other people here. So, we need to expect that there are going to be other people here. So, I'm going to put my lights on. I'm going to start to slow down. It's microtext, it's going to slow us down naturally anyway. Let's try and come in at least at a straight angle so that we know what we're doing. And then when we get down to Ghost Hollow, I'll try and park in the place that I normally park, because I kind of know what I'm doing there. There should be plenty of room for this Corsair. I've parked the Carac there before. I can't see anybody else's light there that says that there's anybody else there, but if there is, we'll see soon, because it'll pop up on the radar. I don't think there's anyone else there at the moment, which is nice. Now, the biggest problem here is that I keep finding these people in the ground. So, at the moment, just looking at this, I think that the guy's going to be under the ground. I don't think we're going to find the guy. And this is exactly what happened last time I came to do one of these missions. Neutralised Tommy Lee to Marcello was underground. We'll see if that's still the same this time. Don't really want to go to that first one. I want to go to this second one where it says target's location. So that's what we're going to do. Have a little look where we are. Yeah, so we're going to come down and we're going to find a little spot to park. Just have a look. Where's our X marks the spot area? It's just over there to the left. So let's head over there. This is the area that I keep parking at when I come here. And one of the reasons that I do it is because it's a little clear area, but also... Are we in... Oh no, I was already folded. Stupid. It's a nice little clear area. It's a lot easier to park here than with the Carac. I don't normally fly from the outside, but it's just a bit helpful here to try and get into this location by doing this. Oh, and that's why I was trying to do it, so that I didn't... That's okay, I can get down this way. I was trying not to go back end first, but it doesn't really matter. You can see now this X marks the spot that I was talking about. Okay, we're down. I'm not going to be opening the back end. I'm going to just be opening the front end. So target's location is 142 meters, so we should be able to find this guy and sort him out. Let's go. Going to use the elevator. So the biggest problem with doing this with the Karak was that the Karak surface. No, I've done roof. Biggest problem with doing this with the Karak was that the Karak's ramp didn't go all the way to the ground. Okay, let's get gunned up. I've left the engines on, which is always a bad idea. There's also a massive lag here. We had this problem last time we came. We ended up with the blinking ship in the air. And there is loot. Excellent. See what it is straight away. Well, definitely some stuff that we would like to gather. So I'm going to go ahead and gather that. Probably come back and pick up this loot afterwards so that we can take it into the ship. Actually, probably don't need to. I don't know if I need micro battlesuit arms, so... Ship's not moving, that's good. Here's some more loot. This is a very good thing for loot. If you want loot, this is a very good way to get loot, to do this. I mean, obviously you can get loot by going to outstations, but this is like weaponry loot and things as well. Med pens of various different descriptions. Found quite a bit of loot doing this one last time. So let's go. Probably find a guy down here. That's two of them now. Knock them out quickly enough. I think he's in here. Or maybe around the side. What have these guys got? You see, these guys have got all sorts. Let's get that rifle equipped. And let's give him a little loot. What's he going to give us? He's going to give us two of those. And he's going to give us his helmet. Always take the helmets as souvenirs. They give us his med pen. And this guy... Similar thing. Going to take one of those. Going to take his med pen. And I'm going to put his helmet in my backpack. That's why you need a good backpack. I'll loot this loot box. What have we got in here? Another interesting looking helmet. I might need to take that box with me rather than... No, is he in here? Do you think, or is he... And he's dead. He took a bit of killing. Blimey. And what gear's he got? Well, he's got FS9, we can get that. So if we just pop that round the back, grab that. What gear's he got? Loot him. Obviously we'll take his FS9 magazines. And we'll try and take his helmet. Not enough space for his helmet. It's a shame. And is there any other loot around this area? No. So we'll I don't know how long loot lasts now until how do we get down from here? Do we just jump? We need to take some of this gear back to the ship and then we can come out and loot again. Let's do that. Just open the back ramp, it's probably the quickest way. It's coming all the way to the ground, so that's good. So we can just transfer all our loot back to the ship. We'll pop that back on our back again. We'll just take all of this out of the backpack. Looty, looty, loot, loot. Done well with this. I've got a good amount of. I'll leave that in the backpack. Don't need all these FS9 things in there. Take some of these drinks out. I'll leave one in. Pop that back in there. Another FS9 thing. Okay, cool. Let's go and re-loot. Whoa! Probably still other guys. So we need to be careful. Here's where there's another loot box. We take all the guys out first. Have a look what's in this loot box now. Might have to carry this one back to the ship, depending on what's in it. Oh, nothing particular. We don't need to carry it. Some good stuff though. Plenty of. Do we need any more drinks? No, but they're always hard to find. Should we go up here? See what gun this guy had. Pick it up for now. No loot down there, is there? Just his weapon. I'm not that bothered about picking up. Now we're in the ship. Don't want to fall down there. I don't think there's any loot in the ship. But we'll just have a little wander through. Oh, there is loot. There we go. Let's have a little look. What's in here? A load of medical guns. Nothing particularly excited. Wow blast pistols are always worth having because they're a lot of fun. Nothing. I don't think any of this is particularly exciting. I didn't find that last time I was down here. Near there, no. There's no obvious loot in here. The captain's quarters. Take another one out. Same sort of gun. Not really interested in that. Interested in loot boxes really. Don't know if there are any really around here now. I can't remember what I found last time, where I found it. Probably another guy somewhere up here. They tend to have some kind of illuminated clothing on, so you can see that they're there. Don't know quite how I get in this bit. No one in here. No loot in here. Gonna lose my lights here because it's too dark and I end up getting jumped by someone if I'm not careful. Wouldn't normally use the lights because obviously they can see you. There's no sign of anybody, so that might have been all of the guys. Just pop in here. Have a look. I'm not going to go up through the whole ship. No obvious loot here. Probably loot upstairs, but I'm not going to go... wait a minute, what's that? Yeah, always, meals are always worth having, maybe another drink. 6 of those, whatever they are. 4 of those. 1 of those, 6 of those. Fill your pockets, as they say. Okay, now we're going to work our way back round to the ship. I'm kind of bored now. Another guy. Another gun. Then we'll just pop that up there. Obviously take his gun. And we'll just loot him. Now, if you want to loot his weaponry, then obviously you can loot his clothing, rather. Then obviously you can drag him back to the ship. I'm not going to bother right now. I suppose I could loot his undersuit, but I'm not really bothered about all of these. Got loads of this pirate armour. Not really bothered about getting it. If you're just trying to make money, if you're starting off. Oh, it's not the silenced one. Okay, we've made a bit of noise now, so we're going to get moving a bit quicker in case there's any more guys. Back to the Corsair. I don't think there's anybody else, but if there is, we're just legging it now. I'm not picking any of that gear up. I'm going to go in through the ramp. Ramp access. Okay. Oof, man, we did quite well out of that for gear. Couple of guns. And obviously all the stuff that we've got in our personal backpack there. I'm going to be taking all of that back to Port Tressler. Or New Babbage. Oh. I think I'm going to take it to Port Tressler, because that's where I store most of my gear that I use on a regular basis. How are we doing? Back in the seat. And we're off.
Landing gear up.
And now we have the same old thing that we had before. We have to get ourselves up to the right place. Take all our stuff. It's not doing too badly actually. It's out of the already if you 5,000 feet. So I take back what I said originally. It's not too difficult to ship to get in and out of atmosphere. Is that Port Tressler? Yeah, set route. Going through Port Tressler. I'm going to just point myself towards OM3 at this point. Pretty much straight up. I've really enjoyed flying the Corsair. I'm definitely going to keep one in my hangar for now, for the time being. We'll see what happens with the nerf, and then whether it's worth actually having one in the long term. But I've enjoyed flying this one. And I will enjoy flying it again once IAE is over. But for now, we're going to obviously go fly some other things. Going to try out the cutter maybe later today as a good tool to start off doing bunkers. But for now, we're going to get ourselves back to Port Tress. If it's dark like this, one of my tricks with Port Tressler is I just find the gap in the hull, and I point at the gap so that I can still go quite fast on approach. try and orientate myself to what I think is the correct orientation. But if I'm pointing at the gap, it means I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to shoot into the station. And then you can pop your lights on. And then slow yourself down, obviously. I'm going to contact ATC to land. And I can see now that I'm underneath the station coming up. So I'll get an assignment now and it's over there. So I'll just nip round there and pop my wings in. Not sure whether we're on this side or that side. Where's my lights? Are my lights off or on? They're on now. We need to go a bit closer, see where we are. No idea right now where we are. Right, we're on the wrong side, so we need to go underneath there. This is our hangar here, but we're just behind it and the wrong way round. Landing gear. It's a tricky little landing. And there we go. We're on the ground. Engines off, lights off. And then we'll do the usual, which is go straight to here and offload all of the stuff in the backpack, because otherwise I'll forget. And then it'll all be left on the ship or left in the backpack, and then I won't know which backpack it was, and you get the general idea. All of the stuff that doesn't stay in the backpack, so this can all stay in the backpack. Yeah, so the backpack can go, and I don't want to keep all of this in my thingy, so I'm going to get rid of all of this out. And I'll take off my gear, because I'm going to probably do different gear next time. And then what I want to do is vehicles, all of the stuff in my vehicle again into here. Now I do sometimes leave stuff in the vehicle, but this time I'm not. Let's just bring it all out. This is a rented vehicle anyway, so I don't want to lose it if the vehicle gets unrented. Probably not going to fly this rented Corsair again, because I'm going to wait now and try some other vehicles. Tonight is Origin night, so hopefully I think it's tonight, Origin night, so I'm definitely going to be attempting to rent the 890 jump and doing some 890 jump videos. Probably something else. Have to see what, maybe a 600i. I don't think the 600i rework is ready. I think they haven't really started work on that yet, so I kind of don't have any interest in doing any 600i stuff. I've done some 600i stuff before. Why is it not going up? There we go. I've done some 600i stuff before. Corsair. So what do I think of the Corsair? It gets my vote. If you fancy it, get it. It's a good ship. I think you'll enjoy pottering around. I would say it's a similar type of ship to the Mercury Star Runner. If you want to go fast, get the Mercury Star Runner. If you like the style of the Mercury Star Runner, get the Mercury Star Runner. If you want lots of guns, then get the Corsair, or you just expect that they're probably going to be taken away from you, or at least the control of them is probably going to be taken away from you at some point. But there we go. So I'm just storing my ship now, and then I'm going to say thank you very much and join me again on the next stream.